Hello, David Sables here and the Sell and Negotiation podcast. So, talking about selling and negotiation, the things that happen in your meetings with your customer. Crucial topic which is very relevant to both areas of selling and negotiation. That is understanding what you're selling before you begin to start to plan how it is or what it is you're going to say to sell it, understanding what it is you're selling. If you understand what it is you're selling, you're actually getting ready to make a proposal. It's the proposal that you're selling, the thing you're going to ask them to do. So if you're getting that right, it's perfect, because the proposal is something that you put in place when you prepared to negotiate well. So actually, the oil that makes business work is about the skill of making proposals. And actually the selling format that you use, the selling process that you use, is just a delivery mechanism for the proposal that you want to take to your customer. Now, I'm not saying that you ought to be sort of rigid about that. You have to show the flexibility in a meeting. If the early part of the meeting says that the proposal you've taken needs some kind of adaptation, then fine, be flexible. But a mistake that many people make in selling meetings is that they go along with nothing in their mind that they're going to ask for. If they have nothing in their mind, they kind of end up in some kind of an irritating, circular sort of mishmash of a meeting, which is kind of happening to them because they don't really know where the tracks are leading. And in the end, maybe they settle for an outcome of perhaps getting another meeting. There's only so many times you can do that before you'll irritate the hell out of your customer contact, and they won't want another meeting with you. Now, the big thing that they want to know is, what's your idea, what's your product, what do I have to do, and how much money will I make if I do it? Okay, they'll be making those decisions and comparing them with a competitive offering if they have one. So the big thing that will help with your sell and with your negotiation is to be clear on what it is you're asking for. Be clear, therefore, on what the building blocks are that make your business work, the things that will drive the volume of sales for your company, and then build those, the right level of them, into or a customer presentation, into a customer proposal, I should say, and that's the first page that you write. It's, what is my proposal to this customer going to be ideally? Then the early part of your selling process, you work your way backwards in order to be able to say, so what do I need to tell them so that they understand that proposal and that it makes sense and they've maximized the value. I've managed to maximize the value for them during the meeting. So it goes back into, what do I have to tell them about the product or the service, and then back further into what questions do I have to ask them to make sure that what I'm going to say is relevant. Or do I indeed have to adapt the proposal and therefore obviously adapt the way in which I express the idea. So getting that proposal right and specific prior to planning the sell of it is the perfect way to start planning your meeting. Quite often, if people are making a presentation to customers and I say to them, what's the first page that you write of your presentation? They say, obviously, page 1. And they say the second page that they write is page 2. And inevitably, they go on up to the 42 pages that they have to write. Actually, what we do with this is the first page you'll write is not page 1. The first page you'll write is the proposal. And what you'll find there is that you need to say a lot less in order to get your buyer to understand the proposal and understand what it will do for them. And that will be a much quicker way to meet their needs and to get in and out, and everybody will be happy, especially the buyer on the other side of the table. So it also tees you up for a perfect negotiation, because that's the proposal that you've planned at the beginning of your trading plan. So you've made the right proposal at the right time when you've delivered it according to a perfect sell. So practice that. Look forward to speaking to you soon.